Hello, everyone. My name is Maya, and you may be already thinking that my jet lag is so bad that I switched my glasses with my daughter's diadema. Well, not quite. I'm actually here with a very important message. We should stop designing clinical trials for unicorns. And before you think I'm crazy again, give me a few minutes and you'll understand what I mean. What do clinical trials need above all? Patients. But patients are like you and I. They're like normal human beings. They have their life, they go through challenges, work-life balance, diseases, challenges with healthcare systems, and whatnot. But somehow, when the clinical trial experts start adding eligibility criteria, procedures, schedules, visits, requirements, and whatnot, they somehow define the perfect patient as something closer to a unicorn and less like a normal human being. What I'm trying to say is that these patients don't exist. And here I have two examples, two clinical trials that demonstrate exactly what I mean. The first one, very strict eligibility criteria. They tried for a few months, didn't work out, terminated. Second one, procedure that was absolutely unrealistic for the stage of the disease that these patients had. They tried for a few years, as you can see, but they also were forced to close. Both of these clinical trials were failed because of slow recruitment. And if you think these are the exceptions, unfortunately that's not the case. Every single data source that I checked says that 80% of clinical trials and 80% of clinical trials get delayed, and 55 get terminated. I guess it's time to stop adapting patients to trials and start adapting trials to patients. But I'm not here only to speak about the problem. I'm actually here to offer a solution. For years, my team at Trial Hub and I, we've been working on a powerful decision-making tool to accelerate and make clinical trials more successful. And today, I'm on stage to announce the first AI solution that provides globally patient journey mapping and answers any patient journey-related question. On this video, you can see how in seconds, you can map a country-specific patient journey for any indication in almost any country. And that gives you incredible insights on the whole journey, from pre-diagnosis to palliative care. And the AI assistant helps you to dive deeper into things like barriers for recruitment, burden analysis, comparison between countries, the different patient journeys, the similarities and the differences, understanding where are the patient registries, the patient communities, the demographic specifics. And this is all coming from validated data, real-time updated, and with full traceability where the information comes from. Now, clinical operations and patient recruitment teams can finally get the answers of critical questions that shape their trial design and recruitment strategies. Questions like, where are the eligible patients? At what stage do they become eligible? Who diagnoses them? How long does it take? Okay, what type of access to treatment do they have? What would possibly motivate them to join a clinical trial or maybe prevent them from joining a clinical trial? All critical answers that open your eyes for what would be possibly a future amendment or a recruitment roadblock. And all right, you may be thinking, but data insights, how does this actually practically make clinical trials more successful? Well, actually, our clients from top pharma companies to small biotech companies, and also clinical research organizations, they've all seen the benefits of having access to validated data, hard-to-gather data, globally. They've seen increased productivity, they've seen increased business, they've seen how they can prevent amendments and speed up recruitment. And I'll actually give you an example with this use case in the middle. That was a top pharma company that was just about to finalize their protocol on a very tough oncological disease. And they had the assumption that one of the procedures would be a bottleneck for recruitment. They wanted to stress test that with Trial Hub, and that's what they did. And they saw that the procedure actually was perfectly normal for the local standard of care across the different countries. But they found a hidden risk. In one of the countries, there was newly reimbursed standard of care, a new device that was suppressing tumor growth. And the caveat was that these patients have to wear this device all the time, otherwise the promise of prolonging their life was no longer there. And as you can imagine, that was absolutely no-no. Like joining the trial meant that they have to stop wearing this device. But thankfully, the CleanOps team had the trial hub. They saw that early on, and so they managed to adapt the protocol. And these patients finally were able to be part of the trial, but also wear the device. And that way, they managed to prevent a couple of amendments down the road, plus speed up recruitment from day one. There are many examples that I can give you, but what I'm trying to say is that we at Trial Hub, we're ready to fight the statistics and make clinical trials more successful, more patient-aligned. And if you're ready, you can find us at booth 600, see a live demo. You will see it, it's with a big unicorn. Or you can scan the QR code. Let's plan trials for patients, not unicorns.